If you're seeing this, it means that Trump won the US election, which means I'm currently en route to a planet far, far away. So while I'm gone for a bit, the Drunk Turtle and a lot of other really cool people will be making some videos, so enjoy.
Hey, hello. Yeah. So Subtext isn't making videos anymore. I am. Just kidding. It's a community now. So everyone's making videos that signs up and gets accepted. So I obviously got accepted right away because, well, I mean, hi. But yeah. So one of the ideas he threw me was that he wanted me to basically take a tour of the TARDIS in the eyes of the dev. And okay. This is shit, this is shit, this is shit, this is fucking shit. This is shit. Utter shit. I don't even want to know how much shit that is. Ah. Wait, what? That ain't right. But anyway, all this is shit. But anyway, that's kind of how you have to think about everything when you're making it, because otherwise you don't think you need to improve it anymore. So, yeah, if you don't think your stuff is not perfect, then you're doing it wrong. If you wait, no. If you think it is perfect, then you're doing it wrong because there's always, always, always room for improvement. Like the other day, I decided to actually fix this texture because apparently it was puke green according to I forget the name of it. It was a guy, in the comments, but I fixed it. I fixed it. So, yeah, there's always some room for improvement. Anyway, another thing he said was to try and like show off different parts in game versus in Blender. I mean, I guess. Whatever. So 1 second. This is why I don't record when people are on my server. Okay, so this is basically what the entire TARDIS looks like in Blender. This might be a little laggy because it is very high detail even for my own system. But, yeah. This is how all the crap looks right there. I mean, I don't have the ability to animate these in Garry's mod the way that I'd like to. See, these actually rotate and stuff like that. All that junk. And then these swivel. But other than that, a lot of this stuff is pretty good in terms of quality. Now, there's a common misconception that I modeled all this. As much as I appreciate that, I didn't. The guy named Rox3D had modeled all of this. I fixed up the textures, I compiled all the models, which in itself is a lot of work. It wouldn't even been out if I had modeled this. It wouldn't even been starting to be imported if I modeled this. And let's talk about a couple other things. Hold on, let's like hide that because that's just part of that freaking animation you saw on my channel. If you randomly are subscribed to me, which I wouldn't understand why, but whatever. Um, so a lot of people have been wondering how the hell I do my textures. Well, simple. I start off with the texture that he provides with his model, which is sadly no longer available due to the fact that so many people were claiming that they modeled it and start selling it. Which I wouldn't do because that's a dick move. Anyway, I start off with this texture, and then I basically make it. Hold on. I'm trying to remember how to Alright, here we go. Basically, I make it go from this to something similar to this. Now, you'll notice these little white dots and like where it looks really grainy. It's because of the light calculations a bit off, and some parts get more light than others, causing fireflies. And well, as those can be fixed in other like programs and stuff like that, just by replacing each pixel with the surrounding pixel. It's time consuming, and so for the most part, you will get some fireflies in the textures, but I do my best to get rid of them. Now, my goal with actually doing all of this is, since I plan on actually rebaking all the textures, redoing all the textures some point next year with my new graphics cards and stuff like that, I can get a quality that probably won't have any fireflies or any grains or any like pixels, but that might cause the add-on to either become larger or laggier. We'll see when that day comes. Anyway, back to Gmod. Let me clear this cache real quick. Come on, come on. I wasn't even clicked on Blender. Alright, back in a minute, guys. Alright, so now if you, like... See, I'm not going to be professional like Septex. I'm not going to take multiple takes. I'm not scripting any of this. So, yeah, that's one thing you're going to not have with, like, these videos versus what Septex did. But, anyway, there's some changes that I plan on making with this console in the very near future, too. Like I said a little bit, like a couple of minutes ago, it's very pixelated and blurry. I plan on making that as perfect as I can without making these files gigabytes upon gigabytes upon gigabytes. But to a point, you can't really get that much more detail because this is Gmod and it's been out for several years, nearly a decade. I think actually over a decade. But anyway, there's a lot of other details that some people might overlook, like the fact that these actually are modeled. This isn't a texture. Some people might not notice that, or the fact that that's Mickey Mouse ears. Heh. Another thing I will be adding, whenever I get the chance, is rooms. So open that, and stuff comes out, and all that junk. But for right now, I think this is good. I mean, everything works. Also, anything that would move is going to move. Oh, and that, I forgot to add that thing back on to the way it's supposed to be. But yeah, also, another one of the new features is you can lock it. It's been out for a few weeks, but some people might not have noticed. Anyway, thanks you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed, go ahead and make sure you like, subscribe, and all that good junk, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.